So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Goes for goal! And that has skinned the post.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Goretzka. Kimmich. And it's Gnabry. Thiago. Tielemans gets it back. Bayern Munich have a free kick. And shoots! Barnes drives it forward. Well weighted. Goretzka. Gnabry. Lobs it in gently. Tries to get it clear. Gray. Battles to win it back. Over to the left. Barnes. He's got away. Room for a shot. Plays it out to the wing. Barnes. Gets up to head it!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And it's Gray. And he's cut it out. Thiago. Alaba tries to get it forward quickly. Amati. Gray. Gray. Sönchu. Barnes. Alaba. Silva gets it out to the wing. Barnes. And the ball is out of play. Forward it goes. Alaba. And it's played forward. Oh, really good feet from him. Hoists it forward. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the action has already resumed here.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone could step up and produce something a little more magical.
Finds himself eased off the ball. And it's Silva. Thiago. Hernandez. Lewandowski looks to get on the end of this. Clears it out of harm's way. Adrian Silva. Gray. He's got options out wide. Barnes. Up to meet it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Coman. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Pavard, up towards the front line. And here's Canabri. Into the box. Can get that clear. Soyuncu plays it forward. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Soyuncu goes looking. Chilwell. Tielemans. And it's Chilwell. Out to the left it goes. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Great leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Alaba. Pavard. Forward it goes. Barnes. Barnes. Here it comes. Barnes. Massive leap!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Pavard gets it forward. Soyuncu. Moments here from securing what would be a really commendable draw. One good cross, maybe the last chance.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Kimmich plays it forward.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
And the weighted pass. Barnes. And that is that. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge. And it has finished. Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah.
A towering header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And it's Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah gets it out to the wing. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. There are a few waiting for it.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Maddison is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
They've played it short. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Turns and goes back. Henderson. It has got through to him. And he's there to hoof it away. And back to base. And out to safety. Plays it over to the other flank. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And help's available out wide. Gray. In he flies! Brave effort, total commitment.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get my drift.
Well positioned to make that interception. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Gray. Gray plotting from out on the right-hand side. Gray. Gets the better of his man. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. to locate someone up front.
Lukaku really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Looks to thread it through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Robertson finds himself eased off the ball. And the counter is on. Maddison plays it out to the flank. Oh, nice touch. Time to deliver. Has a hit! Henderson gets good distance on it. Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Tries to switch the play. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Fabinho battles to win it back. And we hit half-time, so another team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Gomez. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Robertson to play it forward. Liverpool really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
Barnes. Can he deliver? Barnes. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Johnny Evans gets into the right position to intercept. Maddison. Ndidi. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Gomez. Wijnaldum. Robertson. Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum plays it forward. Johnny Evans knocks it away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Fabinho tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Lukaku. Ndidi. And it's played forward. He's got options out wide. He gets past his man. So who's he picking out? It's a good-looking cross.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Van Dijk. Van Dijk goes looking. Johnny Evans does well there, alert. And it's Gray. Gray provides an outlet. In with a header! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Leicester with another corner. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, shooting chance!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Wijnaldum. Forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Robertson. That's the throw. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Shoots!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly... Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. Gets up to head it! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Forward it goes. Leicester have made this tremendous start, Jim. What's the reason for it?
Well, I think team spirit. I think it's something that often gets overlooked, but this team has it in abundance. There's an unselfishness about them. They work for each other, and then some.
Hoists it forward. Shot a goal! And he's done it! Just so calm under pressure.
What a fail. Really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
Watford take the early advantage. Gray. Ricardo Pereira is charging up on the overlap. And it's Deulofeu. Chilwell. Watford seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
And it's Chilwell. Tielemans. Lovely bit of skill there. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Tielemans. That's a good ball. Tries one! It's there! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Doucouré. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Barnes. And it's Gray. Massive leap! And in it goes! And the comeback is complete!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Leicester go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ndidi. And it's played forward. Ricardo Pereira. And it's got through. And he's onside. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Plenty waiting in the middle. Towering header! Has a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Doucouré. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Leicester come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Leicester head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
He's gone for it! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, but that's the threat posed by teams that have those kind of players who are willing to make those types of runs.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Cathcart. De La Feu. And the weighted pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Pereira. And that's sprayed out wide. Barnes, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Well read, he sorted that out. Barnes plays it over to the other flank. Leicester coming here after what was a well-earned draw against illustrious opponents. Barnes. He's come loose. He's looking to get there first. Gets it. Chance! Pereira. And he's going long. Played into space out wide. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Gray. Tielemans, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. A chance to play it in. Great leap! Clears it out of harm's way. Hughes. Gorgeous control there. Hughes. And here's Roberto Pereira. Can he deliver? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. He's going after it. De La Feu has a goal! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, he can't hide away from how important that was.
Sönchu. Barnes. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Lofted into the middle.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Decent progress down the left. Oh, sweet feet. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. De La Feu! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
De La Feu plays it short. That'll be a throw. Hughes. Watford have to get it into the box, and so that's it. It is all over. Leicester winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
When you get free-flowing football...
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but... Diving header! Brave effort, total commitment.
Gray instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Fulham are having to deal not just with their opponents, but also with a congested fixture list. It's at times like this when depth of resources becomes so important.
And it's a time when the squad is called upon to help keep everything ticking over. That's why we see the bigger squads these days for weeks like this.
Christie. Done very well to intervene. That intervention was very necessary. Gray. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Leicester clung on for the 3 points in their last game. Positive results though, build momentum. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. And here's Gray. Ward catches it safely. Bryan has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. So it is still 0-0. Sambo Anguissa. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Sönchu. Ndidi. Chilwell. Barnes is onto it and can take it up. Chilwell needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Maddison. Over to the left. Played back in. A really good feat. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Bond tries one! Seri. Sambo Anguissa. Kearney. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Seri. No goals as yet. Kearney. Bryan. Bryan has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Adrian Silva. Gray. And it's Gray. Clavan. Seri.
Sambo Anguissa.
And there's the end of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first half thoughts?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. 0-0 then, and we're back underway.
Brian. Kearney.
Fulham, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Listen, there's just no hiding place.
Shoots!
Onomar.
Onomar!
Barnes. Madison.
And help's available out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
Onomar. Seri.
Madison did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger.
And he's going long.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that has been clubbed away. He's through. And it's Chilwell. Played in deep. Towering header! It's in! First blood drawn. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Leicester take the lead, 1-0.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind, when the going gets tough, etc.
And here's Mitrovic. Gets wrestled off the ball.
Ricardo Pereira.
Mitrovic.
Ricardo Pereira.
And it's got through. Oh, good interception.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That'll be a throw-in.
Ndidi.
Hardly anything between the sides.
And the score is 1-0. Madison.
He gets past his man. Ball driven towards the heads it! Did well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Leicester have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
It is just a question of running down the clock now.
Madison.
Adrian Silva. Ndidi. Christie. Onuma.
Time is ticking away.
And there goes the final whistle. Leicester win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to...
Hello and welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. You do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. The Bayern fans singing their songs. This indeed is a super club in so many ways. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. Thiago. Lewandowski. Going through. Can't get the better of his opposite number. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Played towards the front men. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hernandez. Has been a rather gentle affair so far. Clears it out of harm's way. He goes long. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Chilwell. Ricardo Pereira. Played into space out wide. Has a pop! Hernandez gets it away. It is deadlocked. Hernandez. It's Lewandowski. Ricardo Pereira plays it forward. Now the counter. Played out to the right. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Coman.
Kimmich. Oh, real danger, shapes to shoot! Towering header! Goal! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Leicester get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And the counter is on. And help's available out wide. And it's Chilwell. Kimmich. Up towards the front line. Soyuncu attempts a clearance. Coman. And here's Thiago. Has a hit! No, he's missed it. Adrian Silva tries to get it forward quickly. Ricardo Pereira. Oh, that is lovely footwork. And the shot! And the half-time whistle goes. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leicester, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're already into the second period. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Kimmich. Coman. Thiago. And here's Lewandowski. Kimmich plays it in. Knocks it away. Pavard. Kimmich gets wrestled off the ball. Dashing forward at pace. He's got away. Oh, that's a real stopper. He's put an end to the threat.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Soyuncu gets it back. Chilwell. Plays a clever pass. There's the through ball. Cleared away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Coman did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Coman provides an outlet. Gorgeous control there. And it's Goretzka. Good challenge, he just stood firm. A real chance to break. Leicester get it back again. Ricardo Pereira is onto it and can take it up. And out to safety. Sunchu. Just about up to 75 minutes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Adrian Silva. Hoists it forward. Albrighton gets into a dangerous position.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Coman. Coman conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Beautifully done. A chance to play it in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Hits one! Surely this time! And he gobbles up the chance! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! Kasper Schmeichel did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that is that. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest. Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game.
Leicester have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Hugo Lloris. His lightning-fast reactions and all-round shot-stopping ability make him a formidable obstacle for opposition strikers. And you'd always back him, Peter, in a one-on-one. He doesn't just stick to his penalty area, though. He dominates the entire defensive third, sweeping up behind his defence and getting them shifting forward once more.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Chance to break. Eriksson has been on just about every back page leading up to this transfer window. I wonder if there's anything in the rumours, Jim.
I think so. He's a man very much in demand, and not just from any interested party. The big boys will be dipping into their very large pockets to try and prize this fellow away.
And here's Kane. Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Tottenham are enjoying great form in front of goal right now. 5 games in a row they've scored. Winks goes looking.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Gets the better of his man. He's had a goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, this is alarming because of the ease in which they're getting in behind.
Sanchez.
Leicester boast a very impressive defensive record of late. Defenders on the back foot. All the way back, and they start again. Musa Sissoko. And here's Son Heung-min. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, that is special! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And he's produced a beauty. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Dele Alli has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks.
Tielemans.
Chilwell drives it forward. It's a loose ball. That's a brilliant interception.
Sanchez.
Eriksson, whose first half header opened the scoring in their last game. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He'll have a go! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's Gray. Has he picked him out? Gets into some space. Great leap! Hoists it forward. Ndidi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close sport half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now and he's in trouble.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
He's had a shot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Musa Sissoko. Tottenham will certainly be confident after that win in the local derby. And here's Kane. Kane proving... He hits it!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And help's available out wide. Ericsson. He's gone for it! Oh, brilliant! That is brilliant! About as smooth as it gets!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Leicester grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Gray. Just about up to the hour now. Silva. Leicester have the league's best defensive record. Musa Sissoko. Dele Alli. He's through the middle. Could move up a gear here. Has a pop! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Tielemans with the short one. Tries a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Keeper's ball. Eriksson, a scorer already in the game. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Tottenham go in search of their winner. Musa Sissoko.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Forward it goes. Winks. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And it's played forward. Tielemans. Goes direct to the front line. There will be a throw-in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Looking for space out wide.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Sanchez. Winks. Eriksson plays it forward. Lucas Moura shoots! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Leicester don't have many options, and time is running out. Tielemans. Barnes. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Wink. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really...